I saw.
Yeah. Fire units responding. Switching over to 9-8 for direction.
Great. Tax 9 Delta, correction, and 9 Delta tax. 9 Echo.
Oh, I know.
Let's be able to get around line.
Kind of like hanging on, they're not seeming to rush.
Get it up right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm hearing you say, where is this here? I'm going to try to shoot a rescue, guys, so...
Yeah, I've used it once. Go ahead.
We are using Cover 1 temporarily due to the airspace congestion with PT. Go ahead, Randy.
That's pretty smart.
James Gartland, Lifeguard Chief. JMES, Gartland, Gartland. We had a smuggling event this morning. We have Coast Guard on scene, Customs and Border Patrol on scene, San Diego Fire Rescue, and lifeguards on scene. The vessel was carrying occupants. They decided to jettison the occupants outside of the surf line, some here at Marine Street, some over at near the children's pool. So they dropped people off in the water. Then the vessel decided to come into the beach and capsized on the beach. Some of the occupants were wearing flotation devices. Lifeguards were called. Lifeguards responded. We made 8 rescues out off of Marine Street, and we are still trying to ascertain how many people were on the vessel. Any questions?
And any the condition of those 8 in the water, hypothermia or any injuries?
Nobody's critical. We are evaluating them right now, and they will be turned over to medics to receive any medical treatment.
Do you know how long they were in the water? The temperature's in the 60s.
Yeah, the whole event took about 25 minutes, and for us to rescue, get assets on scene, and assist people. There's nobody has been transported to the hospital at this time. We're still bringing them back to an area where we can transfer them safely to medics.
So you said the boat was coming this direction? And
Yeah, the vessel was northbound, and it started to have people jump off of the vessel here at Marine Street. They dropped approximately 8 people here, and then they went over to near the children's pool, and they let more occupants come off. Then at some point they decided to go into the beach, and they beached the vessel. That vessel is now capsized on the beach over near Coast Blvd.
do you know how many people were on the boat?
We're still trying to ascertain. It's somewhere between 15 and 18.
Anything you'd like to add, sir?
No.
Thank you so much for your time.
Have you seen it? Second time that happened in the area, have you seen an uptick in these detention or smuggling operations? Do your lifeguards really busy?
The lifeguards have been busy with rescue work as far as these operations go. And we don't track, it would be the U.S. Coast Guard and the Customs and Border Patrol that would track the interdictions here in the San Diego region.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
First, can you give us your first and last name and spelling and your title?
Yes, Border Patrol Agent Jacob McIsaac, and it's MACISAAC.
And so what happened out here this morning?
So shortly after 5 a.m., our agents spotted a Panga-style vessel off the coast of Point Loma. So we had agents respond to the area to attempt to interdict the vessel. When our agents arrived on scene, we saw several subjects in distress that were inside the surf zone. So we notified San Diego Lifeguard. They did respond to assist. Currently, we have 15 subjects in custody with one additional subject that's currently in critical condition that was turned over to emergency medical services.
And are any believed to be outstanding at this point?
Right now, the investigation is still ongoing, so we don't have an exact figure if there is anyone outstanding at this time.
Now, that person you mentioned is in critical. They're actually now deceased?
We would have to defer to San Diego Lifeguards for that, or emergency medical services.
So we had 8 in the water, and then several made it to the beach, and then we had the one man that drowned. What was the incident chasing down the suspects that made it to the beach?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Basically, the ones that ran onto the beach, was there any further incidents with them, apprehending them?
No, it sounds like everyone was taken into custody without incident, with the exception of the one individual that's currently in critical condition.
And did any escape?
At this time, we're still unsure. It's still under investigation right now.
When the people came onto the beach, did you have people here waiting for them, or did you have to kind of reroute and realize, okay, they ended up just a little bit on the coast of it?
I'm sorry?
Did you have people here, did you have agents here waiting for them when they
Yes, so we had agents respond to the area, and basically as soon as they got here, they had seen the subjects in the water already. And so basically lifeguards were immediately notified and to assist with removing those subjects from the surf zone.
Can you tell us anything about the people themselves, like age approximately, male, female?
I don't have demographics at this time.
So to be clear, you have one in critical and one deceased and 15 in custody.
No, so we can't confirm if anyone is deceased. We just have the 15 in custody and one subject in critical condition.
And the person that's under the yellow tarp is what?
I couldn't tell you, sir. I'd have to defer to the lifeguards or EMS for that.
So you guys knew this boat was coming to the area and you responded before they hit the beach, basically?
Yes, correct. Our agents basically spotted the vessel when it was still northbound from Point Loma, and from that point, we're basically tracking it and tracked it to this area. We had agents on scene when they were attempting to disembark.
We've seen several of these incidents in the Are they becoming more and more frequent?
Yeah, definitely the last 2 years. Last year was actually a record year for maritime apprehensions with just under 1,300. This fiscal year so far, we're approaching 1,100 apprehensions in the maritime environment, and we've still got several months left. Our fiscal year doesn't end until the end of September, so we're on pace to break that record again, unfortunately.
I realize this is your job and this is what you train for, but what kind of risks are agents facing when these types of things happen?
Are the agents facing? Well, you know, there is always that risk. We go to great lengths to preserve lives wherever we can, and if that includes us at times wading into the surf zones to try and pull people out, then, you know, we do that. So it does endanger us as well. I mean, I think the real danger here is definitely to the migrants that are on board these vessels. You know, these are basically open hold fishing vessels. They're loading them, overloading them with occupants, with gas cans. Sometimes they're pushing them miles offshore. We've intercepted these vessels as far north as Santa Barbara. I mean, it's not safe for anyone involved, to be honest.
Now we understand that when they spotted the Border Patrol sitting at the end of Marine Street, the pilot actually started pushing people off the boat into the water. And then he fled north with more. Can you confirm that? I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't be able to confirm that. We are still investigating. So as far as the logistics of how everything transpired, I wouldn't be able to confirm.
Was the driver taken into custody?
If again, we are still investigating. If we did happen to take into custody or identify a captain, basically they'll be referred to the U.S. Attorney's Office for prosecution, but at this time I can't confirm that.
So how many people total on the boat?
We have 15 in custody currently, with one additional that's in critical condition at this time.
And was anything else found inside the boat? And did these people, like life jackets, gas cans, what all was?
There were gas cans. I saw some like Powerade bottles or electrolyte bottles, gas cans. There were a few life jackets, but that's pretty much all that I can confirm at this time.
Were the people that you took into custody wearing life jackets?
I wouldn't be able to confirm that.
Please excuse me if we've been through this already, but just to kind of talk about the readiness the agents and lifeguards having. We're seeing that this is occurring a lot more. Just talk about the readiness that you guys have to kind of stay ready in order to prevent these boats coming from the shore.
Right. So you know, the San Diego sector agents, we're responsible for securing the entire California coastline, which, you know, is obviously not a small feat. We rely pretty heavily on our partnerships with other federal agencies, local state agencies as well. But you know, we do our best with the resources that we're allotted.
Anything you'd like to add, sir?
No, just if you guys do see anything, say something, call 911, call our dispatch, which is 619-498-9900. These maritime incidents are inherently dangerous anytime you're dealing with the Pacific Ocean. You know, so if you see something, the sooner we can get notified and get the ball rolling per se, then the easier or more likely we can bring it to a safe conclusion.
Can you say and spell your name for us, please?
Yes, it's Border Patrol Agent Jacob McIsaac, MACISAAC.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Juan Torres, JUANTORRES, Border Patrol Agent.
So what happened out here?
Aproximadamente después de las 5 de la mañana, un agente de la patrulla fronteriza miró una embarcación que parecía Panga, con varios individuales arriba de la Panga. Había agentes en la área que respondieron. Cuando llegaron en la área, miraron que varias personas estaban en la agua, posiblemente ahogándose. Llamamos a los salvavidas de San Diego y respondieron a la área para ayudar en el rescate de las personas. Lo que tenemos ahorita, tenemos 15 personas que estamos averiguando y entrevistando, y una persona en condición critical.
I apologize, I don't speak Spanish. Could you tell us the numbers?
Yes.
Okay. We've been seeing a lot more of these delays. Is that what you're seeing?
Sí, desde el año fiscal 2020 hemos visto un incremento en estos eventos marítimos.
And what are the threats, the risks that these people are taking, the threats to their lives, as well as
So, las personas se ponen a riesgo porque muchos de estos tipos de botes a veces no hay salvavidas para las personas o están muy viejas y a veces no se las ponen. También en las pangas están sentadas arriba de botes posiblemente que tengan agua o gasolina, no tienen radio, ponen sus vidas a riesgo mucho cuando usan este método de cruzar. Say it again.
They all seem very young. Them getting out of the boat or not like
Las edades son de varias edades. Puede ser de 20, 19 para arriba.